Okay, episode 3. Same shirt, same jacket, same bald head, and different episode. So let's recap. Okay, I'll recap at the end. Episode 3. This one, I have no idea what the name of the episode is, but I will call it Hit Shit the Fan. This one was the most, I would say, entertaining. But at the same time, it had some plot holes that didn't make any sense. They might patch these holes in the future episodes, but I don't think so. So, in this one, Hera finally stands up to Zeus. And then they have this back and forth. I wouldn't say battle, but argument, like any married couple. So Hera's plan is to actually kill the queen that Zeus knocked up. I don't know what her name is. And at one point, Hera actually manages to turn all the Olympian gods against Zeus. And that's not a big hole, but yeah. She turns all the Olympian gods at Zeus, and even Poseidon was like, Zeus, you fucked up, man. You are totally fucked up, man. But what Hera's doing at the same time, she sent the gay guy, or at least the gay-looking guy that I thought was Hades, but it actually wasn't. It's Seraphim, which I thought was from Christianity, something like angelic creatures or something like that. I did read that there's some sort of Greek mythology version of it, and it's like some snake, dragon, skin people or whatever. But I don't think it's that prominent in the Greek mythology. This Seraphim dude is like the design is ugly as the as the demon from the first episode, like his cousin. It's the same thing, just that Seraphim is more handsome. He's like the ultimate deformed Chad, something like that. So Seraphim attacks Heron. He rides Chimera, or however you want to call it, Chimera. He rides the one and throws a spear at Heron. So Zeus contacts Heron through mind control or whatever, telling him to run, and then Heron tries to battle Seraphim, but of course he fails miserably. They kill his wife. They kill mother of Heron. Yeah, that's the end of the episode. Here's what's the problem with this episode. So Zeus is a piece of shit, right? But he's also the strongest of gods, so he can do whatever the fuck Zeus wants, right? But yeah, he fucked up. Then he tried to cover it up poorly, because Hera knew all along from the very moment it happened, when he started cheating her. So, and now Hera, because she cannot kill Zeus, because he's stronger, of course, she's now gonna kill the woman that Zeus fucked, or Heron's mother. Um, and I was like, this is fucking stupid. I mean, his mother at first didn't even know that she's cheating, right? She's fucking the same guy, same appearance. It's just that he's sometimes pissed and sometimes he's nice, like every person in real life, right? Um, so yeah, the biggest piece of shit in that equation is Zeus. I mean, he's changing the appearance to get laid, man. And he's also being is married to Hera. He has a wife. This lady, he has a husband, and then he still does it. So I would say Zeus is the one who should face consequences, not some human without any power in her hands. So yeah, somehow Hera turns even Apollo, all the sons from Zeus, against Zeus. And they're okay with that. So I'm not sure if they're not aware what's gonna happen, because Zeus sees this battle between, I mean, yeah, battle already happened. Seraphim beat Heron, so his mother is lying on the ground waiting to be killed. Heron can't do shit about it, and now Zeus wants to intervene and stop that shit, because they're not, supposed to deal with that at all. Or maybe there's some kind of law amongst gods that you cannot exchange bodily fluids with humans. I have no idea. So, so yeah, when Zeus wants to intervene, all the other guys, all the other crew from the Olymp look at him judgmentally, like he's completely gone, he's changed, he's he's totally, and I'm like, so yeah, he cannot intervene at all, but Hera intervenes at that very moment. I mean, she sent Seraphim to kill all these people. And these gods, I mean, Poseidon tells him, like, you said that we cannot intervene, man. And then Zeus realized that, and he does nothing. And then Seraphim kills mother of Hera. And I'm like, this makes zero sense. If they cannot intervene at all as gods, and let people do on their own and figure it out, what is a three-headed gigantic dog doing there killing people? I mean, I don't get it. What is Seraphim doing there killing people that basically have a target on their head? It makes zero sense. I mean, if Zeus does it, I mean, Zeus doesn't really do much. He just fucks whoever he wants. But Hera is basically ordering her people to kill certain enemies, as you would call them, or targets, yeah. So yeah, I found that very, very stupid. I mean, I guess they're going with, oh, Hera deceived us all, or something like that. I mean, you're all gods. You have powers and all that shit, and you can be deceived or something. I mean, you can look through a bird or a turtle or whatever there is, but you cannot see something that... I mean, the logic, right? Zeus is watching attempt of a murder on his son, right? And his beloved how you would say, bitch. I mean, yeah, she's a bitch to him. So that's influenced by Hera, all that shit. And since he wants to influence, he wants to stop that, he has to make an influence, and they judge him because of it. Like, he cannot do that. But she did it, man. It makes zero sense. It's so fucking stupid. Yeah. It's annoying a little bit, I must say. So anything else in this episode? We get a new character. Alexia, the female centurion, gets to her base without a helmet and anything. She's blonde, if I'm correct. And then some old man with white hair arrives. I reckon that's a general or something like that. And he's probably her father. I call it right now. Other than that, in this episode, Heron still hasn't used his sword that Zeus made him, that he threw and got into the stone. It's still in the stone, so I'm guessing he will probably use it. He will get it out of the stone as King Arthur in the 8th episode or the last episode, so he can be hyped up for the second season. That's my guess, though I might be wrong. So anything else in this episode? No, I think I covered all the bases. There were a couple of cool action scenes. The dog loses one of his head. Seraphim. Yeah, at one point Seraphim starts questioning number of people in this village. Where can he find Zeus? Heron and his mother. And one guy comes out. That's the same guy who tried to murder Heron's mother in the first episode. And then Seraphim sliced him in half. That was cool. Also, there was a point that I probably forgot to mention in the last episode, for the last episode, that Zeus puts some dark clouds above that village where Heron lived with his mother, in order to protect them from Hera. But in this episode, he removed the clouds. And the mother died, and Hera was injured badly. So yeah, that's the episode. Despite being the best, I would say it's also the dumbest. Logic of the plot doesn't make sense at all. I mean, if they're really going with Hera deceived them all, I mean, like, that's utter bullshit, if you ask me. But yeah, that's it.